Here we are. We're heading out to the UFOvalley campsite, where it is right adjacent to Skinwalker Ranch. We're talking to some of the locals. Did you see anything suspicious out there? Huh? Nothing? I don't know.
You look like you're funny.
I'm not funny? Not up that road, that's for sure. And we just keep on driving. We're just getting out here farther and farther.
800 feet, you'll turn left.
3 o'clock is check-in, and right now it is 3:02.
Turn left, then the destination is on your left.
Alright, alright. And this is a lady, a family house. I talked to the lady, very nice lady, very, very nice. I'm gonna park over here in the shade. And they give the tours later on in the day, so. Alright, so we're heading out to our camp spot. And which way? The UFOs are out this way?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so they're looking at it from the other side.
Yes, sir. And the homesteads are about, I don't know, 1,500 yards that way.
That way. This one is good, I think. It kind of overlooks stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, I was pretty excited about sitting in the campground that night around the fire and looking for unusual things up above the mesa or anywhere else in the skies. That was going to be a good time. But I tell you what, taking this trip out on the mesa itself, like up on it, we're cruising along, and Skinwalker Ranch is just down the hill on the other side. It's a steep drop, but hey, we got to see pretty much the entire ranch.
That's the ranch. We're going to be up right on top.
And we're not allowed to take any pictures of Skinwalker Ranch. If we take a picture, our head has to be in it. That's kind of the agreement. But yeah, so a lot of ground shots here. Trying to just be respectful. So this opportunity continues to exist for future explorers. And this is Homestead 2. It's down in that little bundle of trees. I can blow it up a little bit, but like I say, I have to keep part of my face in the picture. So it isn't the easiest to see, but it's down there. And we got some very intense wind out here tonight. And you may be wondering where that voice was. Well, it was right in the wind. And I'll play it 2 more times for you, because voices, some call them EVPs, they have different names for them, but voices that come from potential spirits can exist in just about any white noise out there. So I'm going to use some of those in this video, and then I'll try to mark them with exactly what is said that I'm hearing. Okay, here they come. Wind out here tonight. And that's kind of how we're going to roll here. I'm going to show you some video of the area. I'm going to show you some photos of Skinwalker Ranch. And I'm going to be playing quite a few EVPs, voices that I picked up while there. There is a significant amount of native property that abuts the Skinwalker Ranch, and I mean, much like most of the country, there is a lot of native history here, and I am picking up on some of that in the audio. And I was told that one of the spirits out on the mesa was potentially a young boy. And here I pick up an EVP that sounds like a younger boy, maybe, that says, when I ask the name, it says Porter.
Do you have a name? Do you have a name? Do you have a name?
And here's one. It sounds like another young person. And to me, it sounds like they're saying foot's in a fire. And I tell you, this next one doesn't mean a lot to me, but maybe if somebody from that area hears about it, it might ring a bell to them as to what this means. And this next one just sounds like kind of a breath. I don't know if it's a word really, but it's unusual. And this spirit says born in Frago. And I don't find one in Utah named that, but perhaps it was an establishment from years ago. And as I mentioned, there were a few references to the native population in the area. And at times, I ask if they need help or anything like that. And in this case, I get a response, please shovel near the stone. It's either stone or stove. And this next one is unusual, since I'm fairly new to the area. It sounds like they're referring to me. And it goes without saying that if we're out in the Utah area, that there's a potential that we're going to run into some of the Mormon population as well. And apparently we did. And there's been, like I say, several references to the native population. Here's the last one in this sequence. So I started out this video thinking I was going to do kind of a top 10. That's actually 11 spirit voices, EVPs, however you want to define them. And I've got to say that this place was very special. This mesa, this campground, Skinwalker Ranch. I wish I could go out and do a lot more work out there, because I was told it was the windiest day that they had experienced in a very, very long time. They said it hadn't been that windy in years as it was the day we were there. And it was really tough to get audio with all that wind going on. But we enjoyed it so much. And the countryside is beautiful. And maybe sometime I'll get to go to the ranch and actually do some work on site. I did try to make contact and nobody responded. I didn't really expect they would. I imagine there's hundreds of people asking the same thing. But I went up and I went by the cross and said some prayers up there, as well as stopping by this strange phenomena of the hole in the rock here. I assume that was probably drilled in there years ago by somebody. And there was kind of a basin there. I'm not sure what that was for, and I'd be interested in hearing if you know what it is all about. And of course you have the main ranch where kind of the headquarters of the operation is. That was cool to see. But I tell you what, I say for last, the spot that kind of meant the most to me, where I think the center of a lot of the energy is, and that would be the triangle. That to me is a very interesting spot, a source of energy that maybe somebody someday will be able to explain. But hey, I'm excited about you guys checking out this video. It's not overly dramatic as far as solving any solutions of the unknown, but it offers a few things that might be something to think about for those who are out there, as far as maybe what some of the names and some of the voices mean. It might help put some pieces together. So I want to thank everybody for stopping. Hey, take the time, if you have it, go out there, spend some time at the campground. Great place to camp, to check out UFO activity. I tell you what, we were seeing stuff. We're sitting by the fire, and we were seeing stuff like nobody's business, stuff that we couldn't explain. I mean, I didn't see anything come right up on me, but there was some crazy stuff going on, and we had a beautiful night. So thanks everybody for stopping. Go ahead and leave the old like if you did like it, and please subscribe for more videos just like this.